Well, hello, students, and welcome to another edition of photop.com. Today, the theme is how to make a logo, and specifically an airline logo. So, without further ado, let's begin the lesson. And I wanted to start by just looking online for, say, an airplane silhouette. So, I'm going to Google airplane silhouette, look under images, and then think about the theme of your airline. Is it a cargo airline? Is it a passenger airline? Is it a passenger and cargo airline? Be thinking of a theme, and you're trying to build a brand. I want you to think, what is my brand? What makes it? I specifically like something simple like this, or maybe like this, or even I really do like this. That's just the one. So now I'm going to get that logo and use it for my own purpose. I'm going to right click, save image as, and I'm just going to call it airplane one, PNG image, air, A-I-R, plain image, and then save. It's going in my downloads folder. Okay. See, I'm going to verify it's in there. Downloads. Might be in your recents folder. There it is, airplane one. All right. Now I'll return to Photop. So I'm going to just type it in right here in Google search box, www.photop, and then you hit enter, and there it is, the first link, Photop photo editor, and I want to start a new project. It says new project right in the middle. And then where it says new project, I would just type in airline logo. Airline, not that one. Airline logo. And where it says pixels, I'm changing to inches. I want to start in my mind with an 8.5 by 11 white piece of paper. So I put 8.5 wide, 11 high. I leave 72 DPI as it is because that's what displays very fine on your screens, computer screens, and white background to start with. And then click create. And there you have white 8.5 by 11 paper. Next, I would say file open and select my airplane. Now I have two tabs, as you can see up here at the top on the left. I have my airline logo PSD. That's just a white paper at this point. That's where I'm putting my official logo. And then I have the open file that I just opened now, and it looks very small. So I'm just going to go up to the top here and select the entire white square. Select all. You can see a marquee has occurred right around the whole thing. Then I can go edit copy. And then I hit with my cursor this tab, the airline logo, and then I go edit paste. And there's the beginning of my logo. It's quite simple. Just use this move tool, and it's the arrow in the upper left. You'll just select, you press and move. I want you to note on the right side, background, it's locked. I can't do anything to it. Nothing. It's just a white piece of paper. And then I put a transparent, you see the little rectangle here? It's got checkerboard in it, which means that that layer is transparent. It also, you might find that there is a white square around the airplane. However, right now, I just have the white paper and a logo on top, a little airplane. And I'm going to use the theme of passenger cargo. So this is Passenger Cargo Express. I've just made that name up. Think of a brand. And I want to type 3 different layers with 3 different words so that I can just adjust each word separately. So start with the T on the left, click, and as you can see on the right, it created a new layer called text layer 2. And so now I'm taking a note of the size. It's very small, so I want a larger one. I'm just going to slide the slider, and you look at the line, and that's how tall your text will be. Also, where it says Deja Vu Sans, that's the default font, and I don't necessarily say that's my favorite. So I'll be looking here for a bold font. I've said in an earlier lesson I like bold. Here's a good one. I mean, Lalazar. So I click it, and then I'm going to type in passenger. Now I'm going to make a new layer. I'm going to hit the T again and click on the white paper again. Cargo with my second word. And now I'm going to click on T again. I'm going to put express, E-X-P-R-E-S-S. And then you can use the arrow key to deselect. Now these, as you can see, there are 3 layers here. And the only one that I'm going to be able to move at this point is the word express. I can grab it and bring it. Also, I can select the cargo layer and grab the word cargo. And then I can click passenger, or actually I want to select the layer passenger on the right, and just I can select it and move it, see? And now I can adjust these. Also, a way to adjust, you select the word. I'm on the layer, I select the word. Now I can use the little arrow keys, left, right. This one is right. I'm just hitting the keys, and I'm going to move it up so you can fine tune. And now I'm going to select the word passenger on this passenger layer, and then I'm going to make sure that I bring it down, and I'm going to look and try to balance out. Now on the word cargo, select, and I'm going to move it to the right so that it lines up like right justified. It's kind of looking nice there. And then I click express, fine tune it. Okay. At this point, I'm going to stick with that as my logo. So I can merge all of these layers into one layer by going, well, let me show you a new trick. You see how if I select the word express, and then I go layer, merge down, it's going to combine the word express and one layer below it. So I can go express and then select cargo. Actually, I just select express, go layer, merge down. Now, express and cargo are on the same layer. Now I can click express and layer, merge down. And now I've combined all 3 words, passenger, cargo, and express. They're all on the same layer. Now I have the option of editing by going edit, transform, scale, and I can stretch it a bit and make it fit really nicely. Try to think about, you see, maybe not so much. All right, I'm going to live with that. At this point, I can even merge all the layers. Layer, flatten image. As you see, all my image became one and it's locked. So if I unlock it, then I can go use this marquee tool. I can select just the portion of the logo that I want. That's going to be my logo size, okay? So I put a marquee around it. Now I go edit copy and file new. Now I made a file new and it already turned it into a 6 by 3.5 inch. I don't need to change the dimensions. I just click create. That size is the same size as the image I just copied. And I go edit, paste. And now maybe I'd like to put a border around it. So I'm on layer 1 and I see I can go layer, layer style, stroke, and your position needs to be inside, because you see this is the line they're talking about. You want to be positioning inside this line. So I click inside, and as you can see, it turned red. And then I slide this, and I want to make this black because I saw something I liked. I like the way, I like the way that the wing is touching the border. So the wing touches the border, and then there's a border around, and then you see passenger, cargo, express. I always want you to be thinking about aesthetics. Click OK. There's my final logo. So now you want to do 2 things. Save it as a PSD file, save as PSD, and that became airline logo PSD. That's an actual Photoshop file. Then I also want to go File, Export as PNG, which is an image file. Make sure quality is slid over 100% and save. It's also going into my downloads folder. The airline logo PNG file is the one you want to turn in. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I hope you have good luck designing your own airline logo.